Someday I wanna wear a starry crown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So it is 6:39 in the morning here in Bali, and I'm going to take you with me on a normal day here staying in Bali. So it's not going to be that different to my life on Gold Coast, honestly, other than the fact that we're on scooters and we're having a little bit more fun, I guess. But first things first, let's go and get coffee. I look at she's just recording. Yeah. All right. Let's go. First thing I do is obviously order a coffee, and once I've ordered, I log into Amazon Seller Central and I check my sales.
What do we got for the day?
So far this morning we are at $7,683 in sales, so we're on for a pretty good day. Yesterday we did 12,900, so yeah, it's 9 a.m. in Australia, it's about 7 a.m. here, and we're at about $8,000 in sales. So good start to the day, probably looking at another 10,000 a day at least.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Suksuma.
Suksuma. We've been practicing saying Suksuma, which is thank you in Balinese. All right guys, so we just had a feed at Open House, we just had breakfast, we had some chats with some close friends, and now we're gonna head back to the villa. All right, so I'm back at the villa. I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to the gym, do a little bit of boxing, followed by a bike ride tonight. We've got some dirt bikes. We're going to go through like a volcano, some rice paddies, and do all of this cool stuff on the beach. But before we get to that, I wanna share a story. And this story is of the first dollar, which is this right here, that I ever made online. I was still working a job on checkout in a supermarket, so I'd literally be standing there, someone would say, hello, how are you? And I'd say, yeah, good, thanks, haha. And they'd give me their items, and I'd beep, scan, put in a bag, beep, scan, put in a bag, beep, scan, put in a bag, right? I'd do that for hours and hours and hours. That was my job. And I was at university studying a Bachelor of Human Movement and Sports Science. And although I found that kind of interesting, I hated university. So I started a business. And halfway through the year, I'd done all of the first steps. You know, I'd found a product to sell. I'd found a supplier. I had $10,000 to my name, which was everything that I'd earned from working at this supermarket. And I decided to put all of it into that business. And I remember I started thinking all the time, like, man, what if this doesn't work? But one day, I was at checkout, served the customer. They left their trolley there, so I decided to move their trolley back. And in the distance, I see something on the floor, and it's this note. And people are walking over the note. It's busy, there's so much foot traffic. People are literally walking over it. It's right near the counter where the managers would be and stuff, and people just walking straight over the note as if it was invisible. And I stop next to the note, I have a quick look around, and I pick it up and I put it in my pocket. My shift finishes later that day, and I go to my car and I get the note and I think, what is this? And it was a sign from God. That's what I decided. It was a sign from God. It was a sign that this would work. And the moral of the story is to put your faith in God that it will work. Look for signs from God that it will work, and trust that, because God wants you to win. Okay, so that's the story here. I'll see you in the gym in the next scene. Peace. So we're out here now at Rong Gym in Perenian area. So you can't bring cameras in here, you can't record. That's like one of the main things of this gym. So we're gonna head in, do a little boxing session on the iPhone. Inconspicuous, low key, no one will ever know. Let's go. We don't have much time because the driver comes picks us up in 40 minutes. So it's just gonna be 3 rounds of 3-minute boxing on one of these teardrop bags, just mainly using my jab, and then just into max pull-ups at the end. So that's gonna be today's workout. So short, sharp, and sweet, and then we're off dirt bike riding.
Si te quieres divertir con encanto y con primor, solo tienes que vivir.
Let's go.
Where are we going, bro?
We are going dirt bike riding. Yeah. Hanging out, and she's cool. Alright, so this is what the inside of our van looks like. We're heading over to do some dirt bike riding. I feel like I'm in a 1970s pimp van with the fellas. Let's go.
Nice fit, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I reckon you could take someone out on a date.
Yeah,
a nice Russian woman.
Oh, brother. Damn. Shit, Sean. Damn, shawty.
Them now run them black. When we pull up, them have to run left back. 9 Bali now they click come back. The dark like clear, so me fly them back.
Protocol, we have 100 chop.
Anyway, we're geared up and we're about to jump on some bikes. I've never actually ridden a motorcycle before ever in my life, so this is a brand new experience. I don't really know what to expect here. I might be really good, I might be shit. I'll probably be just average. But anyway, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get some sick footage. We're gonna have the drone up in the sky, Keelan behind the camera. He's gonna get some cool stuff, so let's do it.
In a club with some wines and I'm high down. Shawty got me out too high. I be stepping on a beach in some white ones. Can't control, I get control. She better back, oh, she in that mode. I rip her tracks out, she gotta go. I hop up on my bike, just piecing out the L's. It's not about a way, yeah, this way you go.
All done now?
Man, what a day. What a fucking day.
How did you feel after stacking?
To be honest, it's pretty humbling. But then what I did was I reframed it and said, I keep going, I don't give up. Because there was at one point I was like, fuck this, I don't want to do this anymore. I was going to ask the Balinese dude to take my bike. And I was like, nah, bro, that's not me. I stacked about another 10 times on the way back, and I made it back. So that's that.
And what are you eating now?
I don't know, bro, it's tasty. Rice and eggs. It's tasty, bro.
Day's done.
The day is done. It's 9:30 p.m. We've just gone back to the villa, showered, we've freshened up, we've gone dressed, and we don't usually eat this late, but now we're going out for dinner as well. So it's been a fun day. I hope you've enjoyed joining me today. And we're going to end the video here. So as always, a reminder, your future self is counting on you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.